You wake up, grab your phone, and there it is. The notification you have been waiting for. Your paycheck has officially cleared. For about 3 seconds, you feel a wave of relief. You can breathe. But then, the mental math starts. The rent is due tomorrow. The car payment auto-drafts on Tuesday. That credit card balance needs to be cleared before the interest kicks in. By Sunday night, that fresh deposit is mostly gone, and you find yourself doing the math again, counting down the exact number of days until the next payday. It is exhausting. It feels like running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up, and if you take one wrong step, you fall off. But here is the truth that nobody tells you. Breaking this cycle is not about cutting out your daily coffee, and it is not about waiting for a massive promotion. The real issue is not how much you earn. It is a timing problem. Most of us are living in a constant state of financial lag. We are paying today's bills with today's money. This means you are always vulnerable to the unexpected. A flat tire, a dental bill, or a sudden price hike in your electricity bill can completely derail your entire month. But imagine a different reality. Picture opening your banking app on the first of the month. All of your bills are due, but you do not feel a single ounce of anxiety. Why? Because the money to pay every single one of those bills is already sitting in your account. It has been there for weeks. In fact, you are paying this month's bills using the money you earned last month. This is not a pipe dream. It is the power of the one paycheck buffer rule. And today, we are going to build yours, step by step. So, what exactly is a one paycheck buffer? Many financial experts tell you to start by building a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. That is great advice in theory. But when you are living paycheck to paycheck, saving $10,000 feels like trying to climb Mount Everest in flip-flops. It is so overwhelming that most people simply give up before they start. The one paycheck buffer is different. It is a realistic, bite-sized milestone. The goal is simple. Accumulate exactly one paycheck's worth of net income and leave it sitting at the bottom of your checking account. Think of it as a financial shock absorber. It is not an emergency fund for major crises. It is a buffer designed to absorb the daily bumps of life so they never touch your peace of mind. When you have this buffer, the timing of your bills no longer matters. If your rent is due on the 1st, but you do not get paid until the 15th, it does not matter. The buffer covers it. You are finally ahead of the game. But how do you actually build this buffer when you feel like you have nothing left over? It starts with a shift in strategy. Instead of trying to save a massive chunk of money all at once, we are going to use 3 highly effective, low-effort tactics to build your buffer quietly in the background. First, let us talk about the 3-paycheck magic. If you get paid biweekly, you receive 26 paychecks a year. Most months, you get 2 paychecks. But twice a year, because of how the calendar falls, you get 3 paychecks in a single month. For most people, this extra paycheck feels like free money. They spend it on a vacation, new gadgets, or eating out. But this is your golden ticket. If you can take just one of those extra paychecks and route it directly into your buffer, you are 50% of the way there instantly. You did not have to cut back on anything. You did not have to live like a monk. You just redirected a calendar anomaly. But what if you get paid monthly, or you do not want to wait for a 3-paycheck month? That brings us to the second tactic, the 1% escalator. Right now, trying to save 10% of your income might feel impossible. So, do not do it. Start with 1%. If your paycheck is $2,000, 1% is $20. You will not even notice $20 missing. Set up an automatic transfer to send that $20 to a separate savings account the exact minute your paycheck lands. Next month, bump it up to 2%. That is $40. The month after that, 3%. Because you are increasing it so slowly, your brain and your lifestyle adapt without any pain. Within a few months, you will be saving 10 or 15% of your paycheck without feeling the pinch. The third tactic is what I call the great subscription audit. We all have them. The streaming service you watched once, the fitness app you forgot about, the premium delivery service you do not need. They seem small, $10 here, $15 there. But they act like tiny leaks in a bucket. Find them, cancel them, and immediately redirect that exact amount into your buffer fund. Now, here's the most crucial part of this entire system, how you store this money. If you leave your buffer in your primary checking account right away, you will probably spend it. It is human nature. When we see a high balance, our brain tells us we have extra money to spend. To beat this, you need to create artificial friction. Open a high-yield savings account at a completely different bank from your daily checking account. Do not order a debit card for this new account. Do not link it to your Apple Pay. Make it just slightly annoying to access. This ensures the money is there when you actually need it, but safe from late-night online shopping impulses. Once your buffer matches exactly one paycheck, you are ready for the magic moment. You transfer that entire amount back into your main checking account. From that day forward, your baseline balance is no longer zero. Your new zero is one paycheck. If your paycheck is $2,500 and your account drops to $2,500, you are broke. This simple psychological shift changes everything. You stop hovering near the edge of the cliff. You will feel the difference immediately. That low-grade, persistent background anxiety about money? It vanishes. You stop checking your bank account with a sense of dread. You stop calculating how many days are left until Friday. You gain control. And that control is addictive. Once you experience the peace of mind that a one-paycheck buffer provides, you will naturally want to protect it. You will find yourself making smarter financial decisions, not out of restriction, but out of a desire to keep that feeling of security alive. You are much closer to financial freedom than you think. You do not need a fortune to stop living paycheck to paycheck. You just need a buffer. Start with that 1% today. If you found this helpful and want to build a wealthier, calmer life, hit subscribe and join us. What is the one small subscription you are going to cancel today to start your buffer? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one. See you in the next video.